Trolls. I'm sure that many are familiar with the dolls in which the movie is based on. During the late 20th century, they were among one of the most popular toys next to Mr. Potato Head, Barbie, and the Etch-a-Sketch. In fact, every kid entered upon a household that had at least one of these lying around the place. What makes it more interesting is that even before DreamWorks came in, they made some appearances in animated features. Don't believe me?
Oh no! The orphans!
Well, let's be honest, it shouldn't be too surprising that these toys have made an appearance in the Toy Story films. But now that they have managed to have their very own animated feature, will the movie bring in as much good luck as the toys' original intentions? Or will it be as uncomfortable to look at as the doll's soulless stare? Let's find out. The story. It's never easy to figure out a story where the only material that you have are just toys. Some can make it out fine, like the Lego Movie, and then you have this. For the most part, the story remains very basic. Happy trolls get stolen by an evil Bergen, and it's up to the princess and an outcast that don't get along at first to go save them. Simple as that without much consequences occurring, resulting the troll's journey to be rather dull and easily predictable. I will give it that it does try something to spice the plot up a bit to execute it in a more interesting way. Around the second half of the film, the trolls get together in order to turn the feature into this Cinderella-style story with a Bergen named Bridget that's in love with a young king.
And who might you be?
Lady
Glitter?
Sparkles. Seriously? My name is Lady Glitter Sparkles. Seriously.
Unfortunately, that side plot has absolutely no purpose to this film other than to seriously hammer in the message of happiness in the end. But there is one thing about this movie that can either really make or break it for someone, and that is the tone of the feature. If there is one thing that it tries harder than to force in that message of being happy, it's to make the tone ridiculously joyous. That's right, guys, we're entering Happy Rainbow Butterfly Pony Flowers territory. I'm not joking when I say that this movie is mostly filled with smiles, hugs, singing, and dancing. This is what people do to make fun of animated films, not actually be one. However, this is not the first time a movie like this would have this kind of tone. Films like the Care Bears movie and A Troll in Central Park are notorious for being happy to the point of being unable to take it seriously. But unlike those films, this one makes it a bit harder to get into because not only does it try to be all smiles and rainbows, but it also tries to be hip, and that's where the music comes in. This movie is also categorized as a jukebox musical where the characters would often sing something from the 70s up to the 2000s, but with a modern pop take to it. It's because of this why you could tell that this movie is trying to cater more for the kids to show that the trolls are cool, along with the unfunny jokes trying to do the same. Remember that teaser trailer where the characters dance to Whip Nene? That unfortunately represents the film pretty well. The story tries to show how everybody's happy, however, it's highly doubtful if the audience will be too. The animation. One thing that we could all give this movie credit is that thank God they didn't stay accurate to the actual dolls. Otherwise, this would have been just 90 minutes of...
Oh my god. Oh god!
The evil mist has been banished.
No, it has not!
Other than that, I would say that the animation is pretty solid for what it is. The best way to put it is that this is more reminiscent to games like Kirby's Epic Yarn and Yoshi's Woolly World. The textures and the things that the world of the trolls is made of mostly consist of soft fabric material, glitter, and miscellaneous items used for scrapbooking. It's kind of a nice homage to their toy origins and present the world like it would come from the imagination of kids playing with their toys. As for the new design of the characters, they were given a more simplistic look in the veins of modern animated series like Gravity Falls and Adventure Time, on top of many different creative creatures and the unique designs given to each individual troll and Bergen. As for their animation, the creativity also flows well onto that aspect. This is where we see the trolls in action, where they can use their hair to grow longer to turn into shapes, camouflage, and grab onto objects. Not to mention that this is where the animators can have a moment to shine to have them dance and put on a show during the musical numbers. The one thing that does make this stand out from many other movies is that this could possibly be the most colorful animated feature there is out there. It's like when the animators wanted to choose what would be their color palette for their feature, they just shout out, "All!" It is also cleverly used when they made the trolls look more vibrant, while the Bergens have more of a dull gray tone. If I do have to find a criticism with the visuals, it would more depend on how you feel with the tone. If you find it to be a little too happy, you might get turned off by how it looks for being so overly cutesy. I can't say much about the movie itself, but at least the animators did a great job. The characters. Let's just face it, guys, the reason why the cast is so large in quantity is because they want to sell toys. That's the main focus of these characters. It's not like the Lego movie where you come out thinking of Batman, Unikitty, and Lord Businessman as actual characters with their own personalities. These guys are just living products, and even the main ones don't offer much either. You got Poppy, who is the main overly optimistic troll, and Branch as the overly pessimistic troll. All they do is just argue throughout the movie until Branch would sporadically reveal why he's always grumpy.
Oh, right, like you knew I was coming.
Yes, I figured after the third hug time, getting eaten by a Bergen wouldn't seem so bad.
And I figured there was no way you could do this by yourself. Guess we were both right.
There's also Bridget, who plays the Cinderella part, who is head over heels for the slow-witted Gristle Jr., who all he wants is to experience happiness. And then there's Chef, the main antagonist that wants to capture the trolls so that everybody could eat them and become ruler of Bergentown. In short, she's your simple villain doing villainous things in a villainous tone. As for everyone else, they're just toys so that kids can go collect them all. They only have a tiny trait that makes them different from one another, and their sole purpose is to be the characters in distress for Poppy and Branch to go save. That, and maybe be the back dancers to the songs and make stupid fart jokes and pointless running gags. They could all be just one character and the movie wouldn't change one bit. There might be a few other noteworthy characters, but that would kind of go into spoiler territory, and they don't necessarily add in any value to themselves either. Maybe the characters can get away with being who they are at Toys R Us, but the way they are made for a feature film is rather pathetic. Trolls is like the spiritual successor to a Troll in Central Park with pop songs thrown into it. Rather, if that can be considered a good or bad thing may depend on who you ask. Sure, the animation is very well crafted, creative, and colorful, but due to the simplistically dull story, a ridiculous tone that desperately tries to be both happy and hip, and characters whose purpose is to sell toys instead of being interesting, this ended up becoming one of DreamWorks' weaker films. If I do have to make a recommendation, this would be more for those who enjoyed one of their previous movies, Home. It's definitely targeted for a much younger audience, but for anyone older, this is just a rental where you can just sit back and turn off your brain. Well, that is if you can get past all of those pop songs. I've seen plenty of films that are a lot worse, especially during the year that this came out, but I'm not too happy with DreamWorks because even I know they can do a lot better than this. Are you tired of merchandising based on American animated features? Are you tired of American animated features based on merchandising? Hi, Anime's here with Loot Anime, your #1 escape from any American merchandising. Brought to you by the American company Loot Crate, the #1 company that actually really cares about Japanese products coming into America. so that you can take a break from anything that is made in America. So with that said, let us see what we can get in here. What kind of products can we get? Well, let's find out. Ooh, my. Well, to start things off, we got this little box. I love Cola Umaru. Alright, let's see. How do we open this? Ah, crap, I gotta get it. Hold on. Ah, great. Okay, well, at least it's nice that they keep it well packaged, but... Oh my god, do I need to bring in my knife for this? Hold on, there we go. Apparently, I got this. It's a little... Oh boy. Oh. Apparently, like this little girl that's in the little house, yeah, that's what's in it. They gotta really keep it wrapped up and all that stuff. Is it made out of like porcelain or something? Like, is it supposed to be fragile? I'm not gonna test that out, but hold on, let me see. Well, it does feel a bit fragile, and oh, it has. Oh, hold on, it comes with a stand. So I guess it's supposed. Is she supposed to stand like this? Hold on. Okay, I guess she's supposed to be standing like this. So yeah, okay. So you got a hungry little girl who has chips and Coke. Yeah, fascinating. Oh, let's see here. Oh, it's a plushie. It's a plushie of an egg man with bacon. Wait, is this? Okay, hold on. Seriously, is this an anime? Like, I've often seen this like egg dude around, but I don't know. Is it just like a Japanese product that's like it starts out like this, like Hello Kitty, or I don't know. Well, at least I know I got a plushie of an egg. But hold on a sec. Here's what I want to see. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so this is a bowl based on Naruto, but look at this. This is a legitimately nice bowl. This is like, wow, this is actually really nice. Good material as well. Like, it feels durable. Wow. This is actually really nice. I like this bowl. This is a nice bowl. It even has like nice little decorations, so I don't know, maybe it gives you ideas about what you want in here. Okay. Anyways, let's see what else we got. And apparently, it's a bear from Food Wars. Shikokugai no Soma. Let's see what is inside this. There must be more than just a bear. How the fridge do we open this? Oh! Okay. So let's see. Oh! Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh my god. It's an apron. It's a legit apron. I don't know how to put on an apron, but oh my god, it is a legit apron. Kuma Bear Petite House. So I got the Kuma Bear Petite House apron. Honestly, was not expecting that. Oh my god, that is so fascinating. And also on top of that, you actually do get many standard things. Like, no matter what, when you get Loop Anime, you'll always get some standard stuff, including a little keychain with the theme of what's going to be in the box, and you also get a manga, which in this case is Sweetness and Lightning, with a cute little girl and two worrying parents. So it must be like one of those early 90s comedies. Oh, but on top of that, you also get a nice little poster. And often they can be very well decorated. And in here, you actually see, what do you see? Oh, wow. I don't know what this is, but I want to go there. I want to legit go there and have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, I want to live here so that this can be my food. And by the way, if you look from behind, it actually tells you all the things that you get, all of which are very exclusive. You cannot buy this anywhere else. You cannot even buy this in a Japan special store. And by the way, on top of getting all these amazing things, you can also get a free month subscription of Crunchyroll Premium in order for you to check out any Japanese animated series that you want. So not only can you avoid American merchandising, but you can also avoid American television altogether. But I'm not done yet! Order right now, and you can go and put in the promo code EDP in order to get 10% off on your next order of Loot Anime. Consider that my gift to you. And if you do order now, this month's theme is going to be Blade. Anything that includes a sword, a knife, or anything sharp can be all yours. With themes such as Sword Art Online Progressive, Bleach, Gintama, and any other anime that uses a sword. Maybe it's a little expensive to bring you to Japan, but it's a lot more affordable to bring Japan to you. Order now!
To order your monthly subscription of Loot Anime and receive your 10% discount by entering the promo code EDP, go to lootcrate.com/EDP now.
Solid burn, Branch.